Coming up on Buckeye TV, are you looking to buy Valentine's Day flowers? We have some ideas.
And we found some Ohio State sports that you might never have heard of.
It's all next on Buckeye TV. Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm David Scovira.
And I'm Asmita Kulkarni. Love it or hate it, it's Valentine's Day, and that means you need to reach for your wallet.
But how much will it cost this year? We will find out where some students are getting their Valentine's Day flowers, and we will visit an art gallery where dogs and cats are the subjects.
Valentine's Day and flower shopping go hand in hand. Buckeye TV reporter Jennifer Fries has a story on popular flower locations this year.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner, leaving Ohio State students scrambling to find the perfect flowers. It can be difficult to find affordable options nearby. Let's check in to see where students plan on buying their flowers this year. What's the most important factor for you when choosing where to buy Valentine's Day flowers?
Honestly, since I'm a freshman and I can't drive, it's really about convenience. So I'm gonna be hitting up a Kroger that's just like up High Street because it's close. You know, maybe if I had a car, I'd go somewhere that's a little nicer, a little further away, but I don't got that luxury right now.
Wherever is the easiest to get to. I don't have a car, so I normally just go up to the Giant up there, up High Street.
For students on a budget, do you have any tips on finding affordable places to buy flowers?
Well, Kroger's been great to me. They got a dozen roses for $10, great deal, and they got a little like accessories for not that much, but besides that, I'm a Kroger guy, so that's all I got.
If you have a car or a means of getting out of the direct city, if you can go find a field or a meadow and go pick your own flowers, that's a free option that I quite frequently do.
And if you could suggest improvements for flower shopping around campus, what would they be?
Maybe some pop-up shops that would have them.
Maybe some on-campus options with like a student discount.
Maybe get some more information out there about where these flowers are and like quality flowers as well, because you know, gotta get what's good. You gotta get the good stuff for the personal Valentine's Day.
Whether it's planning ahead or grabbing flowers last minute, OSU students have plenty of ways to make Valentine's Day special. Happy flower shopping!
This year, Americans are expected to spend $27.5 billion on Valentine's Day. This is a record high, just beating the $27.4 billion spent in 2020. Consumers are expected to spend over $185, which is also inflated since 2024. Additionally, men are expected to spend twice as much as women this holiday, with $258 versus $106.
Valentine's is a time for love in all forms, including the love between friends. Buckeye TV reporter Asmita Kulkarni has a story on celebrating friendships this Valentine's season.
Having a significant other this love season can be special, but spending time with your friends can be even more special. We're out here on North Campus today to get the views of students on the alternatives to Valentine's, such as Galentines or Palentines. With the campus promoting the annual Buckeye Love campaign this February, students are preparing to celebrate with loved ones.
Me personally, I haven't celebrated Valentine's Day in like years, so I usually spend it with my friends. But I love my friends. Like, I love them very much.
I really enjoy Valentine's Day with friends. I think it's a great way. It's a great time to just celebrate with people. And it's not like a big stakes holiday, so I kind of enjoy that. There's no like gift giving or anything.
The concept of Galentine's Day originated from the NBC sitcom Parks and Recreation in 2010. This year marks 15 years since the popularization of the alternative to Valentine's.
I was captain of my tennis team, and so we planned a little Galentine's. We did like a paint and sip. That was a really great time. We saw everybody really bonding, so it was cool.
I do have plans this year with my friends. We're going to go to an OSU event, and then afterwards we're going to go watch a movie and eat snacks.
I have never had a Galentine's before, so I'm definitely excited for this year.
So make sure to grab your friends this Buckeye Love season to celebrate those other special relationships. For Buckeye TV, this is Asmita Kulkarni.
There is one student organization on campus that aims to bring a little bit of magic to the lives of medically vulnerable children. Buckeye TV reporter Varsha Bala has the story.
There are many student organizations here at Ohio State, one of them being a Moment of Magic. They bring joy, happiness, and a little bit of magic to children in need, one smile at a time. A Moment of Magic is a national nonprofit organization that works with local communities to visit medically vulnerable children at their homes and hospitals. The organization has chapters across various college campuses, with OSU being one of them.
We focus on interacting with kids through social wellness activities, such as playing games, doing arts and crafts, and really this just helps the kids to hone in on themselves and their ability to have fun in a creative manner, which is really important.
When it comes to becoming a member, people are allowed to join in on meetings anytime, whether they want to be a character or not.
I wanted to know more information, and when I got to the first meeting, they were all so welcoming, all the executives, and so I wanted to go on a visit, and by the time I went on a visit, I fell in love with it, and the kids are just amazing, and they light up when they see the characters.
Also has just opened the venue of being more open with my own culture because the character is very open with her Indian culture, and it's also allowed me to be more appreciative of my own culture and how to express that to others.
With that, it could be seen that magic isn't just a thing for storybooks. This is Varsha Bala with Buckeye TV.
We have a plethora of service organizations on our OSU campus. This past week, one of the largest, Buckeye-thon, created a special moment for children with cancer and blood disorders through their annual dance marathon. Buckeyes around the world helped raise over $850,000 for the organization, or as they say, 850,000 miracles made. What a show of love for these children.
Coming up on Buckeye TV, we will dive into some of the obscure sports that can be found at Ohio State.
After that, stay right here to learn how you can recreate your favorite animal with a paintbrush that Ohio State students can take. We'll be right back.
The Ohio State University offers a number of different sports organizations and clubs for student involvement. Buckeye TV reporter Sarah Sharp has more.
When people hear the words Ohio State athletics, they probably think of basketball, hockey, or of course the national championship football team. However, the university offers a variety of different sports clubs and organizations. Today, we'll be hearing from one of those groups.
With their 15th season ending in November, the Ohio State women's rugby team is gearing up for their tournament-style 7th season this spring.
What do you enjoy most about being a member of the rugby team?
I think for me, I like the community, the collaboration. It's definitely somewhere where you can kind of just expend all of your energy and still feel good after.
The team, which recently moved from the Big Ten to the Allegheny Rugby Union, will play in at least 4 tournaments this season, 2 of which are qualifiers for the College Rugby Championships, or CRC, in Maryland. The team placed 3rd in the nation last year at the CRC.
So if you want to get involved, you can DM us, come to a practice. It's open practices, anyone is welcome. And you should get involved if you're looking for a community to join, and honestly just an athletic space.
I mean, if you are here for a good time, you love working in in a team community, and you just kind of want that you have that itch to kind of just be a bit more in contact in sports. This is definitely the vibe to go. Just because we have so many different positions that we can kind of cater to what you're good at and what you like to do.
From now on, when you think about Ohio State athletics, keep in mind the other unique sports clubs and organizations that the university has to offer. For Buckeye TV, I'm Sarah Sharp.
The Ohio State University has over 50 club sports organizations for students to choose from, including boxing, bowling, and badminton. The clubs range from competitive and recreational to martial arts organizations. Students who are interested can find a list of active sports clubs on the Ohio State University Recreational Sports website. The site includes the contact information for each club and their individual websites. Following the inauguration of President Donald Trump and Vice President and Ohio State alum J.D. Vance, many social issues have been on the minds of college students. Buckeye TV reporter Kyrie Thomas has the story on what social issues are most thought of and why.
Nearly a month after the presidential inauguration, students across the globe have been asking themselves about different political and social issues. Today, we took to Ohio State's campus to ask students which social issues are most important to them and why.
As far as social issues, I think equality is a big, important one in this country right now. I wouldn't say that there are any that really directly affect me, but I think racism and homophobia is also an issue in this country. I think those issues are important because they directly affect how people in this country are treated and how they go about their lives on a daily basis. Everybody should be able to be free in this country, and unfortunately that's not really the reality that we live in.
I can't really specify a certain thing, but like racism is definitely like up there, homophobia, I guess like ableism. I feel like interconnected to all of those. Like my identity is like impacted by like a lot of those things, so I think those are like really important to me.
I care about gun control laws and increasing them. With mass shootings on the rise and like school shootings, I worry because my mom is a teacher and I'm obviously a student at Ohio State, so I just think we need stricter gun laws. I just think it's ridiculous that there's not a lot of regulation on if people can go and purchase a gun at like Walmart, so if someone is like mentally ill, they are able to purchase a firearm and possibly use it incorrectly.
From Channel 19, this has been Kyrie Thomas with Buckeye TV.
While there are opportunities at the RPAC to exercise the body, art classes at a local art studio provide a chance to exercise artistic muscles. Reporter Cameron Moon has the story.
Art combos and cats and dogs, an unlikely combo that has found its way into merging at Studio 614, an art studio in the Sohud district of Clintonville in Columbus, where folks are able to bring their furry little loved ones to life on the canvas. Patrons aiming to bring Sparky and Whiskers from the fur to the brush are able to learn to do so at Studio 614, and the opportunity gives them a chance to create a piece of artwork that can be enjoyed in the home for years to come, something that instructor Jesse Brooks understands the impact of.
It's great to be able to share that with our customers that want to come in and paint their pets. Sometimes it's a pet that they've had for many years, sometimes it's a pet that's passed, sometimes it's just a pet that they recently gotten, and it's always really important to them that they go away with a painting that they love. So I really try my best to help each individual customer really understand how that process goes in their painting and try to get something that they love at the end of the class.
For Joanna D'Amico, it isn't just the prospect of being able to take a painting home, it's the skills learned while doing the class.
I'm not an artist by any means, but it's just fun to kind of do something different. And they're good teachers, so I have learned even just with painting the background, doing different strokes and stuff.
This has been Cameron Moon for Channel 19 Buckeye TV.
Coming up next, David will give you the scoop on everything sports betting.
We also get a look into Chinese New Year celebrations. Stay tuned.
Ever wonder what is beyond the Ohio State campus area in downtown Columbus? Ever wanted to see one of the largest collections of early television equipment in the world? Well, Columbus Connection has you covered, as we head to some of the go-to destinations on the west side of Columbus to give you the ultimate Columbus connection. We'll see parks, museums, bars, arcades, and some popular restaurants. All this and more on the next episode of Columbus Connections, exclusively on Buckeye TV.
With sports betting becoming more popular among college students, how are they engaging with it? Buckeye TV reporter David Scovira has more.
With the Super Bowl ending the football season and March Madness on the way, many students will be glued to their TVs to watch the big games. But for some, the excitement goes beyond the TV, as sports betting is becoming more popular among college students. Today we asked Ohio State students about sports betting and their habits.
I would say it's a problem for the most part because more people lose than win, so I see people lose money, and that could be spent elsewhere.
I think it's like pretty interesting. I think it's good for like campus morale. I think it can be pretty beneficial to like friend groups or like groups on campus in terms of like socializing and getting to know each other better.
For some students, sports betting isn't just about winning money. It's changing the way they experience the game, making it more engaging and exciting.
I think it makes it more fun, personally, just having something at stake on the game.
I'm watching more sports that I never thought I would be watching. Just like a lot of women's sports, a lot of sports overseas, and the games mean a little bit more now because I have money on them.
Students are speaking out, warning others about the realities of sports betting.
Obviously, you got the risk of like putting your money on the line. For me personally, like me and my roommates, we just use Flip.
Losing money that you can't afford to lose is a big thing.
While sports betting can be fun, it is also risky, so experts are reminding students to be responsible and to know their limits. For Buckeye TV, I'm David Scovira. This year's Super Bowl was expected to set a new record for sports betting, with wagering now legal in 38 states and Washington, D.C. Americans were estimated to bet $1.39 billion, making it the biggest sports betting event ever. While no official total has been released, the largest single bet was $1.1 million, which won $2.1 million as the Eagles covered as 1.5-point underdogs.
Chinese New Year is a time for celebration, family, and tradition. But how do students far from home keep these customs alive? Buckeye TV reporter Julie Zhu has the story.
Today we're inside a student's apartment where OSU students are preparing traditional Chinese dishes to celebrate the new year. For many international students, food is more than just a meal. It's a way to stay connected to home and culture. We're here to see how they bring this tradition to life.
Made 3 dishes. The first one is sweet and sour pork rib braised with dark plum. The second one is beef slice topped with hot chili oil, and the last one is an appetizer made with cucumber. I cut it into the shape of a snake, which resembles the upcoming year of the snake.
So my special dishes was gonna be the Coca-Cola wings. It sounds weird because we do prepare with the Coca-Cola during the cooking, but it can enhance the flavor of the dishes. And also the chicken wings get like a special symbolized in Chinese culture. It means the future with good luck.
For international students, most of us don't have the opportunity to go back to our home country and spend the holiday with our families. So it is more important for us to gather up with friends and spend this meaningful time of the year.
So it's gonna be a good time for all the students. We can go together and share the spring festival food and also the traditional stuff with each other, and can strengthen our community.
From festival dishes to meaningful traditions, OSU students are making Chinese New Year special, even far from home. For Buckeye TV, I'm Julie Zhu.
That's all the time we have for today's show. I'm David Scovira.
And I'm Asmita Kulkarni. Stay tuned to Buckeye TV for all your campus news. We'll see you next time.